Hello guys, welcome to another class in passive information gathering, and in this class we are going to learn about a Maryam framework, which is OSINT tool, open source intelligence information gathering tool. So this is a Maryam framework and it is written on a Python. So Maryam is OSINT. It is a Python 3 tool or a framework that is used to collect information from a public sources, because we are still in passive information gathering stage. So whatever information we collect is from public records or public resources. So this tool analyzes the given results for specific purposes. Like for example, if we are trying to collect email addresses from a specific domain, so it crawl through all the public records based on the source we give. Like source could be, as you can see, Google, Bing, Yahoo, and other search engines. So it will grab the information of a query term. It could be social network profiles, it could be a phone number, it could be a email addresses, it could be a DNS record. So all the information that is collected from the public resources are analyzed, and the final result is displayed in front of you. And what kind of information does Maryam framework collects are extract email addresses, documents, subdomains, social networks from search engines like extract links, CDN links, emails, of course email addresses. This is a multiple time we have given keywords from web source, and brute force of DNS, top level domains, important direct crawl web pages, that could be directory listing, search of regular expressions, web apps, web application firewalls, and so on. So the features of Maryam framework are like, if you are well aware of a Metasploit tool, the interface is like Metasploit, nearly like Metasploit. It helps in identifying the web apps and web application firewalls. So as you can see, it extracts docs, subdomains, which we have already discussed. So let me go to the Maryam page. So just type Maryam OSINT GitHub and hit enter. So the first link, which is Maryam open source intelligence framework, click on this link. So as you can see, Maryam is a modular open source framework based on OSINT and data gathering. It is designed to provide a robust environment to harvest the data, collect the data for specific purposes, and from the open sources or open source records and search engines. Okay, the supported is this tool or this framework is supported on Linux, FreeBSD, Darwin OS X. So you can install the Maryam using the command pip install Maryam, and usage is clearly mentioned over here. And the alternate way of installation is pip install, and the GitHub link that you can copy. Okay, so let me copy this part. So let me now fire my Kali Linux machine. Okay, so let me open Terminator. So this is Terminator, paste. So this is the Git link that we have copied earlier. So let me first ls, and let me move to Git tools folder. So we are in the Git tool folder. Now let me type sudo and the link that we have copied, paste, and hit enter. So let me type the root password. Now cloning Maryam. So I have already cloned the Maryam tool onto my Kali Linux machine. So let me now type Maryam and hit enter. Do you want to install? Yes. Yes, hit enter. Now this could take some time, so have a patience, and it depends upon your internet speed as well. Installation is completed, and let me clear the screen first. Clear, type ls and hit enter. Now as you can see, Maryam folder over there, and let me move to Maryam folder, cd Maryam, and hit enter. So now we are in the Maryam folder again, and this is requirements file. We have to satisfy the requirements or dependencies that are mentioned in the requirement file, and in order to do that, the command is sudo pip install -r requirements and hit enter, and this could take a lot of time. So now we are in Maryam folder, and let me type Maryam and hit enter. Maryam and hit enter. Let me increase the font size. Nil version check has failed. Connection error. OWASP Maryam 2.5.0 open source intelligence framework. So we are in now Maryam framework, and we can use the help command to see all the commands that are available in this framework. So type help and hit enter. As you can see, exit to exit the framework, help to display this menu that we have used right now, reload to reload all the modules. Let me type a reload. So all modules will be reloading. So reloading and done. Report to get the report from the gathered information and save to other formats. Search to search available modules. So if you know the module name, you can simply type search, SEAAR search, and for example social social underscore nets, spelling mistake, SOCIAL social underscore net. So this is the search command that we are using to know about a social net module. So let me type help again. So set, shell, show, unset, update, and so on. So we can use show command, show options, show module name, etc. So let me type show. As you can see, we have a item over here. The item or command, you can call it item actually, because you can use show command to show various items of a framework. So this item workspaces, show workspaces. So we have three workspaces over here: INSECTECHS, default, and Kiran. Default is default workspace when you actually newly install the Maryam framework. So if you want to create any new workspaces, simply add workspaces, spaces, add, and the name of the workspace, for example IST hack. And if you type show workspaces again, you can see IST hack over here. So let me clear the screen once again and hit help again. Now show modules, MODULES. So these are all the modules on which we are going to work, and all the modules are categorized by its name. Say for example, these are search, and it's regarding the social nets like WikiLeaks, YouTube, and so on. Pastebin, photo, dogpile. These are all the search engines actually, and this is OSINT tools in which we are going to work on. Say for example, we will work on domain reputation. We can work on every module. So I'll show some of the modules over here, like phone number search and so on. Crawler, email pond. We'll see email pond, if your email is pond or not. Footprinting tools or footprinting modules, crawl pages, DNS brute, and so on. So let me clear the screen once again, or let me maximize the screen. Here I'll type show module once again, MODULES. So as said, these are all the modules that we have previously seen. So let me copy one module name like socialnet, or close, like phone number search. Copy. Now if I scroll down and paste the module name, if I type help with the module name, it will give the information or how to use this module. Say for example, phone number search. So usage is phone number search, the module name with the options, H for help, N for number, that is the phone number, -N. Then the output, you can save the output of the results to your workspace. Then the format. Okay, so let me type phone number. Okay, paste phone number, -N is the number, plus 91 international code 97012999991. So this is the information we got about this phone number, which is actually valid, a true number. Local format 97012999991, and international format is this, country code 91, which is from India, and location is Andhra Pradesh, and the carrier is Bharti Airtel, and so on. So this is not quite useful information, but you can see that this number is a valid. Maybe the person who is using this number have WhatsApp installed on his mobile, and WhatsApp attacks or social engineering attacks can be conducted on this number. So the next module is email search. So we will do, let me go to show modules once again. Show modules. Let me scroll up. Under OSINT, we have email search. Okay, so let me copy this email search, copy, paste over here, paste, and hyphen help. So the usage is email search, -h for help again, Q to query the domain name, L to limit the threads, C to count. Count is number of results per page, that is minimum 10 and maximum 100. So default is 50 if you don't give the -c, and E for the engines, that is the search engines, as you can see, Bing, Google, Yahoo, and .com. Okay, so let me clear the screen, and let me paste the module name once again, email search, and Q for query, as you can know, and give the domain name like insectechs.in or micro microsoft.com. and as you know, you have to give the domain names, or you have to give the source name like search engine, and let me limit the thread to 100. 50 is by default, and so limit to 50, you can mention the 50, and E for search engines, Google, Bing. I'll give Yahoo as well, and hit enter. So the Maryam is working on the module email search and querying the domain microsoft.com and searching for the emails from the domain microsoft.com. Let me see. Maryam is working on microsoft.com domain. So let me copy this command once again. So let me copy this command and let me clear the screen. Clear, paste. So let me Control C above, and let me change the domain name over here. ecouncil.org and hit enter. Without result. Is there any spelling mistake? ecouncil.org? No. So what has happened? Let me type facebook.com, hit enter. So Maryam is now working on email search module for querying facebook.com domain in order to grab or harvest the email IDs. So let us have some patience, and yes, we have these email addresses enumerated or harvested using the Maryam framework from open source resources. Okay, like from, in this case, we have used Google, Yahoo, and Bing. So from these search engines, we have gathered or harvested email IDs using the Maryam tool. Let us wait what results Maryam will give on the domain name ecouncil, not facebook.com. Okay, so this is how you can use OSINT tools in order to get a passive information on a target domain. So without result, this is bit embarrassing, but you can actually work after some time. It will give positive results definitely. So let me clear the screen on both the windows. Clear and clear. Show modules, and let us see. Now we will see this domain reputation module. So Maryam will check from the public resources whether this domain has any blacklisting kind of things or not. So clear domain reputation -h for help. So D for domain, E for search engines, T for number of threads. Default is 2, maximum is not mentioned over here. So paste domain reputation, and D for domain, INSECTECHS.in, and E search engines, Google, Yahoo, Bing. Let's stop with Bing. Then threads -t. Let me give 10 threads and hit enter. So not in web safe report, not mentioned, not mentioned. So let me go up, remove this part, threads, hit enter. Still we have the same thing, hit enter. Okay, so now I have used the module with just domain name. So now I have used the module with just the domain name without using any without mentioning the search engines. So as you can see, category business, number of presence on blacklist is 0. So God has saved me again, once again. Absence percentage 100. According to Norton safe web report, threat report is INSECTECHS.in is not rated as dangerous. Thank you God. And you can use another domain names like facebook.com and hit enter. Show modules, modules over here. So Maryam is working on facebook.com and it is taking bit time. Again, this is the result as you can see over here. So let me use one more domain name over here, like I have copied from the internet, bitopan.com. Norton is scanning the domain. It is BL Topan, sorry, excuse me, is not yet rated as dangerous, but according to the website under blacklist, BI-Topan is there when I did a blacklist check on a Google. So let me go back to Kali. So blacklist presence is 0. So this could be a false positive also. So this is how you have to cross check your results with a Google as well. Now, so let us do some DNS search or DNS brute. Do we have a DNS search? We should have a DNS search, I guess. Yes, DNS search. Clear. DNS underscore search -h for help. So usage is -d with the domain name. Limit of pages, number of pages again. By default it is 3. So let me type DNS search. Clear. DNS search. D for domain name. INSECTECHS.in. L for limit number of pages to 10. Okay. So searching in alien vault and enumerating the DNS records. So we did not get any DNS records. Let me type yahoo.com. Clear the first screen as well. DNS underscore search -d. microsoft.com. Without result. This is embarrassing. So this is not expected results. Without result on 3 different domains. So let me check the help once again. Engines, Bing, Yahoo, Bing, Yahoo, Google. Hit enter. So now we have the DNS records of Microsoft.com. So let me type show modules once again. Modules under OSINT, or so as you can see we have one more module, social nets, on OSINT category in Maryam framework. Clear. SOC social underscore nets -h for help. So almost all the modules have similar kind of options. As you can see, you have to give the domain name, search engines, counts, and thread. This is common for all the modules. So social underscore search, SEAR search -q for querying the domain name. insectex.in, Google, Yahoo, Bing. Okay, and hit enter. Social search not found. It's not social search, it's social nets. Apologies for mistakes. Clear. Query microsoft.com. We got some results for INSECTECHS domain name. So Instagram INSECTECHS123. So these are the profiles of INSECTECHS domain found on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and you can copy the link and cross check in the browser. Copy and paste in the browser to check the validity of this URL or social profile found. Similarly, if we search for microsoft.com, Yahoo. So I have not mentioned Bing in this case. Now for microsoft.com, you have India, Microsoft Videos, Twitter, Microsoft India, and please mind that these URLs or the result may not be related to actually main domain sometimes. Okay, so cross verify in the Google search once again. Okay, now if you see the option Q, query, we have given the domain name, but we can actually give the company name as well as a individual person also. Say for example, now I am removing the query name from microsoftdomain.com to, for example, INSECTECHS is already given, so I'll type Kiran. Okay, so there are so many Kirans worldwide, so we did not get enough results. Let me type my surname, which is unique, THIRUKOVLA, and let me also mention Bing in this case. Now as you can see, we have few social networking profiles from Instagram, Facebook and Twitter that is related to Tirukovela, but this is nowhere related to Tirukovela, Facebook.lavanya. So these are all the names, all the social networking profiles of Instagram that is related to Tirukovela. Okay, so this is how you can use this module social_nets in order to grab the social networking profiles of a target company or a target person. So let me clear the screen and type show modules. Now you can use crawl pages for footprinting. Copy, clear, -h for help. So D for domain name, R for regular expression, so we are going to use regex or a string in order to search the pages. You can limit the search for scrapping, the depth level, and so on. So crawl underscore pages -h, D for domain name, insectex.in, let me microsoft.com, and I have to give the regular expression using R option, and you have to mention that in the double quotes, https semicolon / and you have to give the characters within the square brackets, A to small z and 0 to 9. Let me hit enter, see what results we can get. So found. So generally this module crawl pages is used to find email addresses, domain names by crawling into the domain that we have given with a -d as an option. However, we did not get any required information or important or juicy information. So let me clear the screen. Now let me type show modules once again. So we will do DNS brute. Earlier we have done DNS search. Okay, DNS search. Now we will do DNS brute. This is a brute forcing. Okay, DNS BRUTE -H. So D for domain, C for count, and you should have a word list. So clear, and if I see pwd, that is the path of the directory. So I am in Maryam folder, and if I type ls over here, you can see deepmagic.txt. So this text file is a word list of all the words that helps in finding the subdomain enumeration. If you want, you can see. So let me show you the file once. Open the folder and git tools, Maryam, deepmagic.txt. Okay, so this is the file. Open with a text editor. So these are all the words that can be used for subdomain enumeration. It means that tool will append this word in front of the given domain name. So if the given domain name is, for example, insectex.in, so the tool will add Worcester to domain name, and if the link exists, it will give in the results page. Okay, touch kiran.txt. As you can see, there is a kiran.txt file. Open with the text editor. COURS courses, Joomla, cpanel, admin. This is the word list I am creating for you. Admin, www, login. So let me go back to the terminal. I'll repeat the command with kiran.txt, changing the file name. Let me enter. Now I have 4 payloads, only 4 words. So cpanel.insectex.in is there, and courses.insectex.in subdomain is there. So we got two subdomains successfully. And let me try it on another domain, deepmagic.txt. Now I'm changing the domain name, but I'm using the older file. So we will change the domain name to microsoft.com. Remove microsoft.com and hit enter. As you can see, checking 91 payloads. So 91 words have been already checked. 227 words now checked, but no hits. Earlier we had 2 hits from the 4 payload, but after checking 301 also, we have no hits. So this could take a lot of time because it has to go through all 54,000 payloads and may take a lot of time. So have patience to get the results. So this is the demonstration of Maryam OSINT tools for information gathering. You can use all the modules. You can try all the modules. Take the module name, use -h for help on how to use the module, and you can practice your class on Maryam OSINT tool. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching the video, and do